All right, well, thank you. Okay, so I love Lane. I love talking about what I do, and I love eating breakfast. So this is like the perfect morning. But I was actually kind of humbled when Lane said that she had selected the Senior Source for the charitable outreach for this quarter. So wonderful, and it just means so much to me personally because I've been involved at the Senior Source for 15 years now, and I care so much about our mission and what we do, and knowing that my friends also support that and are really putting an emphasis on spreading information and helping older adults. So thank you so much for doing that. So I'll just tell you briefly a little bit about the Senior Source and what we do. And I know some of you are already kind of familiar with us, but we're a nonprofit United Way organization. Now, it's really an umbrella organization with 8 different programs for older adults, ranging from programs for the most active, retirees, older adults from our employment program. We have a volunteer program placing older adults as volunteers in the community. Right now we have about 2,000 older adults that are working with 260 nonprofits in the Dallas area. So that program is really a clearinghouse for older adults looking for ways to connect, whether it's an hour a week, an hour a month, whatever the volunteer experience someone wants to have, we can help them connect with what's going to be important for them. Our employment program works with people 50 and older who are looking for employment, and that program has really seen an enormous growth in the last couple of years. The unemployment rate for people 50 and older has skyrocketed an incredible 331%. This just in the last few years. So I mean, it's unbelievable. It's still at record highs. Unemployment for everyone is pretty high right now, but it's actually gone down for younger adults over the last 6 months or so, and it's remained unchanged for people over 50. And I'm sure I personally know several people, and know that you all do too. So that program has, we have a networking meeting that meets twice a month. We can have people come in, we can help them with their resume, we can help them just talk about what it is they want to do next. A lot of people come in at maybe a lower point in their lives and then have this aha moment that this is really an opportunity to say, okay, blank slate, what next? And really look at it in terms of this is a positive, and sometimes things happen, but we can take the best of it and 5 years down the road look back as really a turning point into what's the best part of our lives. So with the employment program, that's a lot of what we do, and a case management program. We work with a lot of older adults looking for resources, whether that's transportation assistance, prescription drug assistance, a lot of older adults who are at the age where they're on Medicare and now looking at Part D and which program or plan is going to be helpful to them. We have counselors who can help talk through that and just share the options. We don't make decisions for people, but we can help at least show you what your options are. And I love the saying that if you don't know your options, you don't have any. You have to know to be able to make smart decisions. And so whenever we can be part of helping someone know what all of their options are, that's what we want to do. So case management, we work with a lot of caregivers. 1 in 4 of us will be a caregiver for somebody in our lifetime, at least one person. So some of us, multiple people will be caregivers for. So it's important to know what services and resources are available, either short-term or long-term for people. And we're talking to more and more adult children who are in that sandwich generation. Have you heard that term before, where you have children that you're taking care of, but then you're also taking care of elderly parents or loved ones or neighbors, whomever. And so just helping that caregiver. Being a caregiver is very stressful. I know Some of you I know have been caregivers, I know. So, preaching to the choir here. Caregiving is stressful. So, but knowing that you have somebody that you can talk to and talk through some of that frustration, and knowing that there's respite services out there and how to connect, and even just having a few hours a week of a break to get out. A lot of people, when they're in the middle of caregiving, they ignore their own health issues, they ignore their own needs, and basically just put themselves to the side and think, I'll get around to that later. And then a lot of times other things come up and it snowballs, and so anytime we can help support caregivers so that they can take care of themselves and meet their own needs, and then in turn meet the needs of the people that they're caring for. I mean, we always are a little bit better in whatever it is when we're meeting our own needs and taking care of ourselves. So anytime that we can help people do that and talk through whatever the issue is, whatever the frustrations may be, we want to help with that. And that's our elder support program. I actually brought some brochures that will list all 8 of our programs so that you can get a better picture of all of the different services that we do, and my card, so feel free to take that. If you know somebody that might benefit from one of the services, let us know. We really want to be of assistance and service to people in the community. Our mission is to improve the quality of life for older adults in the greater Dallas area, and that's certainly been really, from the first day that I started at the Senior Source, that was the mission, and we're a very mission-driven organization. And so it's so much a part of me now that that's really every activity that we do, every service that we do, every project, does it connect back to that mission? And so anytime we can get the word out to help improve somebody's quality of life, my goodness, talk about having a job where there's meaning and seeing that you really, truly are making a difference.